This week's blues story is about how Earl Hooker found himself some hard luck and trouble. Earl Hooker is one of the best guitar players that you've never heard of. B.B. King called him the best modern blues guitar player, period. He was one of the first guys to use a wah pedal, one of the first guys to use a double neck guitar, and he also had to pick cotton in a suit. Earl and his band were playing way down south in the Delta at a roadhouse. And when they got there, the owner said, well, the only way to attract a crowd is to go out to the cotton fields and tell people when and where you're playing. Now, Earl and his band, they were in their suits, their tuxedos. They had cummerbunds on and everything. It was their stage clothes, the only clothes that they had. And they didn't really want to go out in the fields and get dirty. But the owner, he said, well, if you don't go, no one's going to show up. No one shows up, you don't get paid. So off they went. They stopped at this big field where people were picking their afternoon cotton. Earl got out and he started telling people, well, I got a show tonight just down the road. I'm going to play the music that you really like. It's the kind of music that goes real good with liquor and it gets the ladies up dancing. Well, at that point, that's when a white supervisor on a horse came by, holding a big old piece of persuasion, if you know what I mean. And he looked at Earl and his band and he said, what are you fellas doing out here in tuxedos? And Earl said, well, we're in a band. And he looked at him and said, not out here, you're not. Out here, you're picking cotton. Earl said, no, I think you're mistaken. We're not going to be doing that. And that's when he held up his 12 gauges of persuasion and said, oh, yes, you are. So for the next hour, Earl Hooker and his band were the best dressed cotton pickers in Mississippi. Well, needless to say, the turnout at that show was small and so was the pay. I've been a musician for most of my life and being on the road is hard, but it's never quite been that hard. If you're a fan of blues guitar at all, you owe yourself a debt to go check out some Earl Hooker. His stuff is incredible. He was an innovative guitar player and deserves to be more respected.